All right, listen up. If you're a tech grad and you're thinking about 2026, you're going to want to pay close attention to this. We are breaking down the technology graduate analyst role at TD. We're talking about the company, the mission, and exactly what you need to do to land this thing. Let's dive in. So if you're already mapping out your career for 2026, wow, you are way ahead of the curve. And that's smart because that first step you take out of university, it's absolutely crucial. And what we're about to walk through, well, it's not just another job. It's a genuine career launchpad. And we're not talking about some small startup here. This opportunity is with TD Bank Group, a global financial powerhouse with over 95,000 people worldwide. Now, I know what you might be thinking, a bank? But trust me, you've got to get that idea out of your head. At this scale, TD is a massive, massive technology company.
Okay, so first things first, let's get to know the company we're talking about, TD Bank Group. You know, TD's operations are huge, but you can pretty much boil it down to three main parts. You've got Canadian retail, which is their home turf. Then there's US retail, which they call America's most convenient bank. And then there's wholesale banking. Now, this is the one you want to focus on. That's TD Securities, the global arm that works with huge corporations and governments. And it's right in the heart of that division where this tech role lives.
All right, so we've seen the big picture. Now let's zoom right in on the specific opportunity in Dublin. This could be your way into this whole global tech scene.
And look, this is not just some random satellite office tucked away in a corner. The Dublin hub is what they call a global center of excellence for TD technology. What does that mean? It means it's a super important piece of their whole innovation puzzle, working with teams all over the world to build cutting-edge software.
And this quote right here, it tells you everything you need to know about their culture. It's not just about getting the job done. It's about a real passion for great engineering and always learning. They're looking for collaborators, people who want to build things together, not just sit and code alone. Okay, so what is the actual mission? What's the job? If you're a graduate analyst on this team, what kind of problems are you actually going to be solving? And what tech are you going to be using? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. So at its core, the job is all about this, solving really, really complex problems. I'm talking about huge-scale data processing and analytics. But here's the cool part. The team's whole philosophy is to fight that complexity with simple design, clean code, and a relentless focus on quality. And honestly, that's the exact kind of foundation you want to build your career on. Now, let's talk about the toolkit you'll get to master. And believe me, this isn't just a random list of buzzwords. This is a serious career-building tech stack. You'll be getting your hands dirty with Java and Python, the heavy hitters of big data like Apache Spark and Kafka, and you'll be doing it all in the Azure cloud. I mean, learning this combo in your very first role, that is a huge, huge advantage out there in the job market. And you're not just going to be a tiny cog in some giant machine stuck on one little task. The whole point here is for you to get real, valuable, end-to-end experience with the entire software development lifecycle. From the very beginning, analyzing requirements and what users need, all the way through to writing the code, testing it, and finally using automation to deploy your work. You get to see the whole journey.
So what does this look like day to day? Well, it means your work has real impact. Yeah, you'll be designing data platforms and building data pipelines, but you'll also get to be a bit of a detective, troubleshooting tough issues to find the root cause. And you'll be an explorer too, getting to play with new technologies and what they call proof of concepts. Pretty cool, right?
All right, now for the big one, the question you've probably been asking yourself this whole time. Do I have what it takes? Let's break down the skills they're really looking for.
Okay, let's treat this like a checklist. The must-haves are your fundamentals, right? You need to be graduating in 2026 with a degree in something like computer science or engineering. You need solid coding skills in Java or Python, some basic SQL, and you've got to know your way around Git. But here's where you can really shine, the nice-to-haves. Things like knowing about cloud or microservices, or having some experience with the Spring framework. But honestly, at the end of the day, that genuine passion for data engineering, that's the glue that's going to hold it all together. So if you're looking at that list and ticking off those boxes, let's talk about the offer itself, the terms, the rewards, and what your future at TD could actually look like. Here are the key details, plain and simple. The role is a technology graduate analyst. It's an initial 12-month contract, and it's based in beautiful Dublin, Ireland. Things kick off at the end of July 2026. But look, the most important date on this entire slide, the application deadline, February 15th, 2026. Seriously, put that in your calendar. Don't sleep on this one. And TD makes it really clear that this is so much more than just a paycheck. I mean, beyond the salary and benefits, they are actively investing in your growth. We're talking regular development chats with your manager, access to all kinds of online learning platforms, and, this is a big one, mentorship programs to help you figure out your career path. They are truly committed to setting you up for long-term success.
So, after seeing the company, the culture, the amazing tech, and the incredible opportunity for growth, there's really only one question left, and it's for you. Are you ready to step up and help build the future of finance? If that answer is yes, well, you know what to do.